All right. Good.
Yo. Are we doing this intro normal way?
I don't think so. Considering we're recording right now.
I mean, you can always cut the recording. That's the whole thing.
No,
That's
we
the
can't do it.
best
This
part.
Is that a yes or a no?
I'll see what I can do in post.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Guy
your
here
boy.
with That's True, We Were There podcast. And today we're going to talk about our favorite types of pretzels. Let's get right into it.
I don't think that's what we agreed on, guys.
Let's just jump right into it.
I mean,
Today's
we can start
the
with
greatest
anything.
sound.
I'm all right with pretzel talk.
Well,
I mean,
Guy,
no,
Guy,
no.
answer the question. What's your favorite type of pretzel? That's important. I'm just eating pretzels, man. I don't know.
I mean, I know you're eating pretzels, but what's your favorite?
That's true. You've never mentioned a favorite.
Yeah, I had a lot of braces that I broke on sourdough pretzels. Absolutely worth all like the fucking last minute trips to the orthodontist to get that fixed.
You know, I've never been a big fan of pretzels.
I've never been a big fan of orthodontists.
Yeah, what's it like being cringe rice? Pretzels are pretty fucking good.
They always put too much salt on
pretzels.
them. There's always too much salt. Why the hell would you eat something like it's salt bread? It's
Now,
just,
dude, you know what I
It's
miss the
salt
most
bread.
is Auntie Anne's soft pretzels were my
Yeah.
favorite.
Those are the
When I-
best.
Soft pretzels
When I could
are
eat
good.
gluten, those
I
were my
love
favorite
those.
thing to have.
you know what?
Yeah. And you know the best
cinnamon
part
pretzels are
about
good.
those
I like the
is
cinnamon.
that if you think there's too much salt, you can just take the fucking salt off.
See, no, that's what I
Like-
do.
like-
I still eat the pretzels. I just
Okay,
wipe a lot of
and
the salt.
then we're in
off.
agreement. Soft pretzels are pretty fucking good. You dip that in
Good.
some good old honey musty, and you're fucking vibing,
I'm
bro.
gonna be
Put it in
honest.
the
The
honey
cinnamon,
mustard?
the cinnamon pretzels,
Oh.
those are really good. I like the
Mm,
cinnamon
yeah.
pretzels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
See, those
Okay,
are my
but-
top tier pretzel.
L-
That's
listen,
it right there.
I'm just gonna shout out this company called Snack Factory. They make a product called pretzel crisps, and I would really like a sponsorship. I'm going like balls deep on the garlic parm pretzel crisps. Like, damn, that shit's good. Tomorrow night,
You wouldn't
I'm
even take money, dude. You just take free pretzels, honestly.
tomorrow night I'm going down on the fucking buffalo pretzel crisps. You know, I had a bunch of pretzel crisps last week. I'm talking, I went through like fucking 4 bags of them.
In a week.
In a week, yeah.
How big are the bags?
Well, 3 of them were 7.2 ounces. Those each lasted a night. The bigger one was 26 ounces. That was about 2 or 3 nights.
There's
I mean, at
16
one
ounces in
point,
a
you're just
pound, so
consuming
you ate almost half a pound of pretzels a night.
You got a fucking problem?
That's a lot of
huge.
salt, man. That's a lot of salt.
Yeah, I'm talking like
Ugh.
it's an additional 800 calories onto my day at the very end.
Yes,
It's all
but
good.
also that's hypertension waiting to like happen.
Listen, I like pretzels.
See, the only tension here is between people who like pretzels and people who are not so fond of pretzels. That's the only hypertension I'm hearing about.
Yeah.
You just got to get your act in line.
If anything, all the salt just helps me piss more in the mornings.
I feel like that's not the case.
I pee a lot.
That's just because you're drinking a lot of water, because you're eating a lot of salt. You're eating a lot of salt because you're drinking
Trust
a
me,
lot of
Guy, we
water.
know we can hear you pee from time to time. It's yeah.
I think
you
you'll be
go
going
all the
for
way
a
forward
world
in the
record
bathroom.
length piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what impresses me most is when he pees and he just doesn't stop. Like it just
Or-
keeps going.
A
It
world
actually
record
reminds me of-
piss decibel.
That thing.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
like
Dude, that
a
this up.
reminds me of a
I'm looking
story
this
with
up.
me and Rice.
Yes, Guy,
Rice,
Guy,
you were thinking about that.
You remember like
Yeah, I
freshman
remember
year?
that.
Like, this is like something that has not escaped my mind because so basically for context, this is freshman year. I think this is what like winter or spring? Winter
Yeah,
or
it
spring
was
semester?
it was spring.
It was spring semester, right? And by that time, me and Guy had at least, been getting to know each other, but we're not exactly on like good friend terms yet, right? So, it's the morning, right? It's the weekend. I come out, right? I go into the bathroom, right? And I'm like, I'm doing what had to be done. I'm peeing, right? And like, I drank a lot of water and I slept for a while, so I'm peeing a lot and it's taking a while, right? Which is fine. That's completely normal. That's okay. It's not like anyone's, getting a stopwatch to your urine to see how long you go. But anyways, I come out of the bathroom, right? And this guy is just standing stacked in the middle, like in the middle of the hallway, just listening in. And I come out and I see him and we lock eyes. And neither of us say anything for like a solid second. And I'm like, wait, what are you doing out here? And he's like, wait, that was you? And I'm like, what do you mean that was me? And he tells me, he's like, dude, you were in there pissing for a long time. And he had something close to like admiration and respect in his eyes.
And from this blossomed a beautiful friendship.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. He's like, dude, you pissed for a long time. And I'm like, cool, like, great. That like he looked like if he was in the position, he would have given me a medal of like honor or something.
Like, would you
Yeah.
not? I feel like that's the appropriate response if you decided to listen in for that long.
The man was going on for like at least a minute.
I mean, look, there's always room for a new Olympic sport.
What, loud pissing competition?
Loud
Yeah,
pissing, long
You're
pissing.
going for loud, long endurance, sound quality, like how
Hey girl,
crunchy
you're
it
frying
is.
chicken
No.
in there.
Challenge pissing.
Challenge pissing.
Yeah,
Challenge
they already
You can
have
piss
shooting.
6 feet in the air and not get wet.
They already have shooting as an Olympic
You
sport.
Baltimore. Yeah, I bet the Americans are the best at that one, right?
Actually, I was just looking at the Olympics today, and so for men's, right? So, in first place was an American dude, flanked by like second and third, which were two Chinese dudes. And for
Wait,
women's,
this American dude, was he a
Yes.
dad?
I don't know. I freaking hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
That sounds like the idea of a show.
But actually, honestly, he was actually He's like a freshman.
Show.
He's an engineering major at I forget what college.
That doesn't change the question. Is he a
He's like
dad?
19, or like I think he's a
Oh,
sophomore.
you can be a dad at 19.
I mean, that's true, but
you
at the
try
same
hard
time,
enough.
he just won an Olympics gold medal for shooting his shot. Pun intended.
Well, he definitely shot in the woman. Got him.
No, but anyways, for women's, actually, the in first place was Russia. In third place was China. Guess who was in second place?
He's nuts.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
really funny. You should pursue comedy.
Lick my balls.
Oh, yes, peak comedy.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yo, did y'all hear what happened to Steve Jobs?
Lick my balls.
Yo, what happened to Steve Jobs? No,
Yeah.
no,
he
wait.
had a long talk with Malone Brown,
Oh wow, cool.
Post Malone Brown.
Malone Brown dick in your mouth.
Post
Yeah,
Malone.
but guess what country was second place in shooting?
Bosnia.
What? Bosnia
Bulgaria.
is
Bulgaria.
Bosnia is not. You know how many
Bulgaria was the
Olympic
country.
medals? Listen, you know how many Olympic medals Bosnia has? Oh, that's
0.
right, fucking none. It's been around for
Hold
like
on,
30
I
years,
gotta look.
and they
I
haven't
gotta
even.
look this up. I gotta look this up.
It's true, they
Olympic-
don't. I've
There was
confirmed it.
a swimming event where the first place winner for men's was like an 18-year-old kid from Tunisia, and you could tell that like he didn't really think he was going to win at all
Well, good
because
for
they
him.
can't tell where they are until they finish. So they like just you look like he looks behind him and he's like freaking out. Like that was cool. It's probably one of
Oh.
those countries that has like very few
Two.
medals.
Really, I'm gonna look up Tunisia. Tunisia.
Bosnia.
What was the
and
original
Proof that
story?
Google is listening to us.
Wait, what did you say?
Tunisia's it's a nice country.
What was the
I
original
think.
story?
So Tunisia has a gold and a silver right now.
Yeah, nice.
Cool. They have
Someone
gold
just
and-
farted.
No, that's my chair. It creaks.
I
Uh-huh.
think he farted and he's covering up for it.
Why would he cover up
Listen.
for something so great?
Okay, yeah, we all know if I farted, I would take a lot of credit for it.
What was the
We've
original
all.
story though?
We're talking about pretzels.
No, like I mean, the original topic was this. Like for this was supposed to be irrational fears. I think we'll eventually get to it. Maybe,
Eventually, we don't need to though.
or maybe not.
Stale
Maybe we'll
pretzels.
just save it for a different time. We could
Yeah.
probably just save it for a different time.
Yeah, we could. We're too deep.
Yeah, let us know your irrational fears. Maybe next time we'll discuss them.
Maybe next time we'll make
Yeah,
fun
we'll
of you.
include it
We'll
in
spend
the
the whole
discussion.
episode just making fun of
Yeah.
you.
We don't
Just
read
tell us your
comments.
fears. Yeah, no,
What do you
comment.
like?
yeah.
I mean, we're kind of
Comment
like,
your irrational fears, and next time we're gonna have pictures of them.
we're gonna spend a lot of time researching these, and then we're just gonna have them
Losers.
right here.
What was the original story?
You're talking about pretzels and then shooting.
Those are all in the same thing.
Bulgaria won second place in was it like
Yes,
skeet
Bulgaria.
shooting?
It was like 10-meter pistol shooting or something.
Oh shit,
Oh,
dude,
okay.
that reminds me of that one Family Guy episode where Meg's like an
Oh,
Olympic
God.
level
I'm gonna mute
shooter.
Cut
him.
this.
in the
I'm gonna
Winter
mute him.
Olympics.
Cut this. Cut it here.
I
This
muted
is where
him.
you cut it.
No, I
Okay.
muted
Oh
him.
my
Bitch. It's a serious
Guy
episode.
has two signature phrases, which is all right. Listen here, and then like
Hear me out.
that
Hear me
Family
out.
Guy episode.
Hear me out.
Hear me
Hear me
out.
out.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Hear me
Hear me
out.
out.
And then this reminds me of this Family Guy
Listen,
episode.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Listen, motherfucker. That's a third
Not
one
a
actually. Yeah.
solid 30 minutes ago, I mentioned something about like Don, right? And he, instead of referencing, The Godfather, right? He just goes ahead and is like, hey, it's kind of like that Family Guy episode where they reference The Godfather. And I'm like, you idiot, why didn't you just reference The Godfather directly instead of going the Family Guy route?
Look, I'm referencing a reference.
He's
Seth
referencing- he's
MacFarlane's a
referencing
genius.
It's like if you were to go in like an art museum, right? And let's say someone was talking about this particular painting, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that from this Family Guy episode."
Yeah.
Guys,
Yo,
They have the
Go.
Mona Lisa and Family Guy.
Bro,
It's great.
World War II, I remember learning about that in the Family Guy episode.
Yeah.
Guys, honestly, like, give me the go-to and I will kick him.
We're having an accelerated podcast drama.
Dude,
Just
Jay's
kidding.
literally gonna turn this into 1984.
I work for Family Guy.
Literally 1984.
Literally 1984.
Literally.
You know the
Uh,
scenes in movies where they just like they try to launch like the nuclear like missile and they have to get like all the keys from like 5 different points of the world and they gotta like turn
Yeah.
the keys and press the big red button. Like
Yeah.
Right?
the mute button is that. Literally if you turn all the keys and just tell me to press the button and I will definitely kick this man for talking about Family Guy again. Here, watch me do so now.
No, don't do that now. I'd freaking have to animate him disappearing from the background.
He also
When you
couldn't rejoin the call because
that would also be
Yeah.
an issue.
yeah, the way Zoom does it is if you kick someone, they're not allowed to join the meeting again.
So you're gonna force him to
Oh,
leave on his
shit.
own accord.
Dude, remember that one time when AJ got kicked from our floor meeting?
What?
I don't remember getting kicked from the floor meeting.
I don't either. What was that?
Oh wait, no,
It
it was
was-
Jay. It was Jay.
It
who
was
got
either
kicked
Jay or
from-
Mac.
Yeah, it was Jay.
Jay
It
who
was
got
Jay.
kicked.
Yeah, it was Jay who got kicked.
And he couldn't rejoin. And our
Wait,
RAs
what? Did you
asking
get
us
kicked
what's
for
wrong.
actually doing something?
No,
Yes, he did.
wait, what did he get
Fucking
kicked
did.
for?
I don't remember, but he got kicked for something.
Wasn't it because he wasn't supposed to be there and he was trying to get free food or something?
No, it was our floor meeting. He
Dude,
lived
I
on
Oh,
the
it was
floor.
your.
I showed up to an in-person floor meeting when I didn't live in the same building as you guys,
Oh yeah.
and I
wait,
just
yeah.
openly was
Remember
like,
that.
"Yeah, I don't live here."
Yeah, sometimes I forget that you didn't live
Their
there.
RA is like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna go around the room, and everyone's gonna just like say something interesting about yourself, like your name, your major." So I introduced myself, and then I'm just like, "Oh, fun fact about me is I don't live here."
I don't live here. And I'm like, oh, okay.
God, that
Oh.
RA was so cool. I remember him. Oh,
Yeah.
I think he
This fucking
graduated.
dog.
He
I'm pretty
did
sure he
graduate.
Tip to anyone
Yeah.
going or
Jesus.
into like in college or going into college, like be nice to your RAs because they will
Yeah.
probably be pretty chill people anyway, but
Yeah.
True.
it'll
True.
also
So
Yeah,
I
help
even
you
get
out.
invited to their wedding.
I got
Wait,
away
you
with
got an
something
invite?
now.
Yeah.
I didn't get invited.
Oh, I didn't get invited yet,
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't get an invite. That's bullshit.
but I know I'm getting my invite, so screw you.
Oh, shut up. Listen, my RA and I had a heart to heart. All right, so I'm probably getting an invite at some point.
Oh yeah, my RA and I shared the same bed.
How do you have a heart to heart with your rheumatoid arthritis? That shit
More like-
hurts.
I sure heard you, bro.
Listen, rheumatoid arthritis, that that has something to do with the joints of the bones. It has nothing to do with hearts and hearts.
These nuts.
Own you say?
Rheumatoid these nuts.
I don't think that works.
It works if you think of. It works if you put your mind to it. Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta really
Wait.
think.
You can't really conform reality to your will if you put your mind to it.
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? What do you think dreams are? Speaking of which, that's a perfect
He's a
segue.
YouTuber.
What's the weird? Has anybody had any weird dreams?
Yeah,
'Cause I had one last night.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay,
had
go
a
ahead.
weird dream that Dream didn't cheat on his speed runs.
All right. All right, Jazz.
Oh.
You were just talking about yours.
Well, no, I was like, it's a good topic because the only reason I thought of it was I had a dream last night where all I did was I can't even explain it without sounding weird. I had a squid, right? Like not a big one, just like a squid that was about the size of my hand. And I don't
Okay.
know why. I was
Okay.
sitting on the beach and I had this squid in my hand. I just continually, I picked him up and dropped him for 30 minutes. And then I woke up. I don't know why.
I think that was like a really meaningful dream. You got to get that interpreted.
No.
Dude.
Yo, interpreter. I hardly even know
Any
it.
interpreters in chat? Any interpreters in the comments? Can,
Astrology
help me
chicks
out?
be like, "Oh my gosh,
Oh my gosh.
Bro, you're gonna
I know
die
what
in
this
2 weeks.
means."
Oh my
He's
gosh.
gonna
you spent
die in
30
2 weeks.
minutes-
Dude,
you
that is
spent
such a
30 minutes in your
Gemini thing to
dream
do.
picking up a squid and dropping it multiple times over the course
a
of
Libra.
30 minutes.
You know, I don't need to have weird dreams when Jay just sends me weird shit in the middle of recording.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Got a
He's
text
sending
message
weird
that
stuff.
really disturbing animation of Mort from Madagascar.
Oh
my
Mort from
God, that
Madagascar
one.
looking-
Julian Speed.
Looking King Julian's feet.
He just
What?
DM'd it to me while Jess is talking.
Dude,
Here, let me send it to
he's-
you. Let me send it
He's
to
posted it
you.
in
No,
general
don't send
numerous
it to me.
times. Yo,
Too late.
guys,
It's been
let's
sent.
hey, you know what? It's
That-
okay because Jess, I can make it up to you and send you the dolphin video.
Wait, so
No.
if that was like if that was from
No.
I don't know about the movies for Madagascar, but the show Penguins in Madagascar was on Nick. So now I'm wondering if
I watched
Zack
that
Snyder
show.
had anything to do with that.
I actually watched Penguins of Madagascar.
It was
It
pretty
was on,
good.
it was on Netflix. It was actually not. It was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was actually pretty entertaining.
Yeah, we should watch that this semester.
Wait, I do
Well,
want to
just
go back to
all
the
of Penguins
dream
Madagascar.
conversation.
Oh yeah, Dream.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
continue
so-
with the dream.
I do want to share a
Statistics
dream I had a
dictate.
couple of days ago.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
And in my dream, my dog died.
Why are you laughing about that?
Epic.
Oh shit, no, Winston.
So when I woke up, I really thought he was dead, and I started freaking out.
Oh.
The funny part is the fact that he was actually at the bottom of you know how they lay near your feet on the bed. In
He's at the
my
foot of your bed.
worry, I guess I moved the blanket around, and then the blanket was just covering him.
I thought you were gonna say you knocked him off. That
No.
would have been fucked.
No,
And
he
for
was
all the
covered.
times you
He was
can-
covered in blankets like a mummy, so I had to get him out as well.
For all the times you talk about killing him and beating him up, that
I
is.
do not do that. I just
Fuck.
call him. I
Just
just
call him
say,
dumbass.
man. I just say offhanded things like, and to anyone listening, I love my dog. Okay, my dog's
Yeah.
awesome. I just say weird things like, man, this guy's a little rat. My dog's a rat. Or something like, man, if I kick this dude, he could go pretty far. I'd never
fucking
actually
die.
do it. It's just some
He'd
thoughts I
fucking
feel like
die.
people would have.
Dude, we go pretty.
He's not a kickball. He's in living organism. It's gonna crush his ribs.
Bro, yeah, you have a Shih Tzu. If you kicked it, he'd die.
Look, again, another disclaimer. I love my dog and I would never actually harm my dog.
That's true. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
I can attest. That he loves
I
his
can
dog.
agree.
I can
yeah.
agree that that guy loves his dog too.
Yeah, I very much love Jay's dog.
Yeah, man. I saw you coming out of his dog's room last night. What was up with that, huh?
Wait, his dog's room?
Yeah, you know.
What?
Yeah, I saw. I saw you guys. I saw you guys walk to a motel last night. Is there something with that? Huh?
Bro,
Yeah, anything to explain?
if Jay's dog could afford a motel room, he'd be cooler than my dog.
He doesn't have to do that to already be cooler than your dog.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Ozzy's better.
Ozzy is a baller for sure.
Yeah.
That I can confirm. But Luna is a queen. I love my dog Luna. She hates other dogs. In fact, at the beach today, she there's a dog beach that we went to, and she ended up like I don't know if I should say that the other dog deserved it, but the other dog was trying to hump her, and the dude who owned it clearly was not training that fucking dog very well because he could just kind of let it happen. And I looked at him like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Literally
He
a
just
fucking
shrugged.
dog.
He looks at me and he shrugs his shoulders like what are you gonna do? Like, bro, get your dog off mine. But Luna was
Yeah,
a
you know
good
what
girl.
you-
She fucking lost her shit on that dog.
Yeah,
That
you know
poor
what you
thing
should
never
have
saw it
done?
coming. She got so mad.
You should have started humping the guy.
How do you like it?
How do you like it?
Dude, that'd be great.
He just makes eye contact. He's like, I was expecting this.
I should just
Power
shrug
moves
while I'm doing
only.
it.
Power moves
On
only.
the mic.
It says like,
Perfectly normal, right?
No, you should just shrug while doing it. Yeah, I should have just done that. Made direct eye contact and shrug at him.
You're humping him with direct eye contact. Either he's turning his head, or
Continue.
You
Continue.
good,
Yeah,
buddy?
yeah. Keep going.
You have a little
you'd
brain
be
fart?
humping, or you'd be humping him from the front.
I'd be humping him from the front.
Do you need,
But
do you
like,
need
well,
to, you need to
what's the
take this one as
point?
homework?
There's no insertion you can do from the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, dreams, right? Dreams, right? That's what we were
Dream.
talking about. All right. Who
Yeah.
wants to go next? Here, you know what? Since you're talking about the complexities of men humping, why don't you go next, guy? Why don't you go next?
I don't really remember my dreams much.
What's
Some of them
the
are-
most recent or like the dream that stood out to you?
I have no fucking idea. I wake up not remembering my sleep. It's nice.
same.
You know, I typically don't remember what I dream unless it's like
Yeah,
pretty
see?
significant, which it could either be like really, really strange and depressing or just really realistic and depressing. But I have a lot of depressing dreams. There's a trend there. But I'm gonna be
Many
Tell them
honest, I
about
don't-
the
yeah.
today, Junior, today.
Tell them about the movie theater dream. It wasn't your dream, but
Oh, I feel like that's not exactly a great dream to be spreading around about
That's
my
true.
character.
That's true. That's true.
Oh wait, I remember that one.
Wait, no,
It wasn't even my
Also, I don't think it's
dream.
our place to tell it because it's not even any of
Yeah,
our
it was
dreams.
Mac's
It's
dream. Like, if anyone should tell it, it should be Mac.
yeah, Mac isn't here today.
And Mac unfortunately isn't here today. He's what is he doing? Doing something.
Your
He's
mom.
being a part of. Oh,
Ooh.
Got him. Absolutely destroyed him. All right, that's the end of the episode, guys.
all right. That's it. Thank you guys for joining. You know, speaking of this episode, I'm probably gonna have to re-record an intro later, aren't I?
No,
no.
No,
We're
we
just gonna
started
go
my pretzel one.
all
I'm just gonna
natural,
go with
baby.
that.
All
It's just
natural.
gonna hop right in it. There's no hey guys and welcome to
Hey,
this
Nah,
guys,
dude,
episode.
goes
they've
to-
been here for 3 episodes by now. They should know.
Technically 2. The pilot doesn't
Technically
count.
two. This is the
What do you
third
mean
episode.
technically? This is a pilot. Is an episode. episode.
Because
Yo,
we've had
did
the
you just
pilot
say
and we had
they?
episode 1, and then what is this one? This is episode 2.
Well, 3 podcasts, 2 episodes. All right, how about that? Is that
Yeah.
better? You happy?
Oh, yeah.
Are you happy
but
now?
Not
this
really.
is the second episode, so technically this is like, you know, if you're talking about precursors, they're coming in with like a pilot and 1 episode, and the pilot was pretty scuffed. So
2.5 episodes.
yeah, fair enough.
I'm so emasculated right now. But you
Oh,
know
yeah?
what?
Okay.
Emasculate. That reminds me of the time in the movie Fred when Fred 2 freaking
Reminds me of
kills Fred's
Fred.
parents.
The movie
You
Fred.
can't bring that bit in, dude. Nobody's gonna know what that is.
I'm not gonna bring it in.
I had forgotten that the Fred movie existed for so long, and then you had to go.
Yeah. Did you remember that John Cena is his dad?
I do
Fred-
remember
Fred
that.
not only had 1 movie, but he had 2 movies. I actually think he had more than 2 movies. Hold on, Fred movies.
I think there were 3 or
Was-
4.
I know, like he was one of like the really
there were 3
early, like-
movies. It was Fred the movie, Fred 2, Night of the Living Fred, and Fred 3, Camp Fred.
Oh my gosh. I like
Yeah.
remember him being one of the first like YouTube stars to kind of break out of just being famous on YouTube. And it was just really
Unfortunate.
weird to me that a company wanted to buy his channel only to not have him be in it. Like,
What was
You
his
know.
Did they-
gimmick?
did they think
wanted
that
to
Besides
sub.
being
buying
high-voiced.
did they think that like buying someone's channel meant that like you just bought a captive audience or something? Like it was so stupid.
I
Yeah,
bought
when you
this
can
many
unsubscribe.
subscribers.
Like I didn't understand.
Holy
Like no
shit.
one would be like, oh yes, all I need to do to be successful is just buy someone else's channel who's already successful. That just like makes absolutely 0 sense. Like, I
you
know
can be
that
more
stuff was still
successful
new,
just buying bots.
But that was just stupid idea.
They could have just bought subs and
Yeah.
then just made their
Yeah,
own.
you can
channel or
literally do
something.
that now. Like fucking
Yeah.
news.
Wait, I've never understood how that works. How does that work?
It's just you pay people to make a bunch of accounts and then sub to you. They
Isn't
make a bot. They literally make a bot, a script and everything that just goes ahead and makes generated like Google accounts.
okay. So
And then subs
that's
to you.
that's for YouTube. But what about Twitch? How does that work? I've
I mean,
never
I
really
don't know.
understood what gifting subs meant. Do you like just give someone?
No, okay, so
Yeah.
gifting, if you have your own sub, it just means that you get like whatever privileges subs get on that channel. And if you
Oh.
gift it, it means that you just like you pay for someone else's subscription for like a month.
Oh,
So like they don't have to pay, like you're just gifting it like to, usually it's random people, like they can gift like 5 subs and they'll just pick random people out of the chat and
oh.
they'll get like access to all the special emails or whatever.
That makes a lot of sense now. That makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah. I mean, really subbing on Twitch is more of like a direct way of supporting. It's kind of like donating, but with some benefit in return because it's not really like you get too much from it usually.
On Twitch, you're looking really submissive and breedable.
breedable.
You're looking really submissive and breedable today, Chet.
Chat.
Dude, I fucking love that the comic of this like guy getting evaluated by like a psychiatrist. And you're like, so is this chat in the room right now? This chat you keep talking to? That's like, yeah. That's
Speaking
good.
of Twitch, like, all of you guys except for V used to streamed at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could more, and if I had like more, not so much more time, but more energy in the time that I do have to do it, I might. But I also would rather have a capture card because I can't stream a lot of the games I like without it. But well, I might get back into it and
Yeah.
stream some like COD Zombies or something like that. We'll see.
Yeah.
COD Zombie ones.
The risky part about streaming TF2 is that there are literally bots that come in and they just spam the N word. So you could get banned really fast if you join the wrong server.
I mean,
The Valve
can you just-
community at
can-
its
can you just block
finest.
the chat then?
I mean, you could.
Good, but that ruins the fun of TF2.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I mean, okay, but like block the chat and no risk of getting banned for the N-word, but you also don't get to see people being made fun of for being bad at a game that's like 14 years old.
and there's no way to block a certain expletive on that chat at all.
No.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, Valve's a great company. And yeah.
Yeah, and I know out of all of us, Jazz and Jay, you guys, what is it? Have the most? What is it? Subs? Followers?
Yes.
Followers.
Yeah. Wait,
Followers, yeah.
wait, Jay, aren't you like above 50? Aren't you like
Yes,
Yeah.
but I stopped streaming
right as you hit
Yeah.
50?
right as I hit 50 because I burned myself out just forcing myself to play Valorant. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do
Well,
this
yeah, but
anymore.
this is just
Dude,
plain
Yeah.
burnout
Valorant,
is
you know?
real on that stuff, and I wasn't even famous, right? So
Yeah.
like,
I don't know. I
I honestly was
like
thinking
worth
about
a
doing
try,
it.
but it's not really like something I intend to do.
I was thinking about doing those drawn streams and whatever, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to stream any games.
dude, I just
That's
wouldn't have
fair.
the time.
I don't know. Like
Because I figured I'll be drawn anyway.
I
so
know a
might as
lot
well
of-
put it online.
speaking of streaming, a lot of people I've watched have been trying out Amazon's game studio. I don't know what their game studio is called. It might just be called Amazon Games or something stupid like that. But
Oh,
they're like MMO
that
New
New
World,
World thing.
and I
Scuffed.
don't know if you
That's
guys have ever seen it. Like
wrecking
it
people's
doesn't look like
GPUs.
anything unique. And this is I haven't played it, so I don't have like that much of an opinion. But from what I saw, it's like the most like basic mechanics that have already been done in like every other MMO. Like I don't really see what the appeal is
Bro,
really
you-
supposed to be. And then on top
You
of that,
can't.
it was frying people's 3090s, not because the game
That's what I
is super
heard.
graphically intense, but because it just has some bug with
It
the
has some bug
3090.
that just kind of like burns. Like
can't
I
talk
think it just
bad about
destroys
Amazon.
it.
You have to
Mhm.
like the people who want to use 3090s or like probably any 3000 series cards, they have to like cap their frames on purpose to stop that like problem
that's
from
what I heard.
happening.
That's
So it's
actually
I don't know. That's really embarrassing for not only a first like if it's a first game from like a new emerging studio. Not that
I
like
mean,
that's
it
like
is
it's not as
technically, but-
bad, but like this has Amazon behind it, and they like just started off fucking everybody up, and I think that's just really kind of
Yeah.
hilarious. I don't know.
Bro, you can't talk bad about Amazon. Jeff
Why?
Bezos is gonna
Is
send his
Bezos
hitmen
gonna
to
come
kill
to me in
you.
his dick rocket and freaking
Yeah,
destroy
now,
me?
now we're not gonna get sponsors, man.
Who gets
Who gets-
sponsored by
who-
Amazon,
Who
dude?
gets,
Yeah.
who gets
It gets
sponsored by
sponsored
Amazon?
by Amazon.
Things nuts.
People. I'm sure there's
Yeah,
somebody
who?
out there who's been sponsored by Amazon.
No,
Well, like
There
Amazon.
has, to be
closest
at,
thing-
there has to be at least one. Okay.
no. The closest thing you get to getting sponsored by Amazon is Prime
Audible.
Gaming, and that's
Prime
indirect.
Yeah.
Gaming or Audible, or like sponsored by Audible. Hey guys,
Maybe.
sponsored by Audible. This podcast is not sponsored by Audible. Every time we can
Podcast
get served in
is
court
Sponsored by.
because I accidentally said this podcast is sponsored by Audible, but it isn't.
Plot twist.
Cock twist. Anyway,
Our
Cock
plot
twist.
twist. Dude, what if we make up our own companies and then sponsor our channel with our own company?
Isn't that illegal?
you mean like do you,
No.
you mean like
No,
Big,
that's just advertising on a different platform.
Big Dick Sunday LLC?
Big Dick Sunday.
Big Dick Sunday, Big Dick
Speak-
Sundays, ice cream shop.
Speaking of making your own company and just using that like that LLC thing, right? So you know who had a company or a supposed company? That Airbnb host she devil that kicked me out of my house.
Ah, yes,
sh-
the wench.
She had a company.
She quote unquote had a company. It was like what Shirley something. I don't know. It was something LLC. I remember that. I remember looking at the LLC and just kind of
Was it a
laughing to
pyramid
myself.
scheme?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
I mean,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I was gonna make a joke, but I decided against it.
Yeah,
Why?
you should have.
Why? What was the joke? Come on, you can tell us.
Okay, Jay, you're gonna have to clip it out of the video.
No.
Don't say
You know
it.
what? No.
Don't
No,
say
no.
You know, if you're opening up, if you're gonna have to clip it out of the video, then that's not a joke to be made.
I'll tell you guys when we're done. It's not that bad, but it's riskier than any of the jokes we've made here.
That's not alarming at all. But anyway,
I'll just
But you know what? Honestly, segue right now. I'm down in Arkansas, right? I'm down in Arkansas where it's hot and humid, and bugs are the size of of, I don't know, like 3 fingers or something. Oh,
Chicken
what?
fingers?
Yeah. Did
Okay,
I
just
bug out for a
checking.
second? Did I bug out for a second because my internet
I
connection
couldn't
just went a
tell.
little? Oh,
No,
okay,
we can
cool.
tell.
Cool, epic. So
But now
basically,
everyone knows.
now everyone knows that my
Shame
internet
him.
connection was being unstable. But anyways, so I had an internship down here. So I went on Airbnb, and I'm like, oh, let me find a house. Surprisingly, let me say something down here in Arkansas. The Airbnb houses are extremely, are more expensive than you would think for a place in Little Rock. I don't know what people are coming to Little Rock for, except I don't know, look at the Bill Clinton Museum or something, or maybe Little Rock High School, which that's what Arkansas is known for. Everyone, Little Rock Central High School. If you don't know what that is, then look it up. But anyways, so we were staying there for around a month, and we had booked it for around 2 months. Well, like 2 months and like a week or so, right? So we had already paid everything through Airbnb up front. And the end of the first month, right? This was like right after July the 4th. So I was coming back from work, and I get this text from my roommate who says, "Hey, yeah, the host emailed me, and they got Airbnb involved, and yeah, you're supposed to move out in less than 24 hours by 11 a.m. tomorrow." And keep in mind that we had just received this, what, like at around 6:30 p.m. So that's less than 24 hours. So like we're kind of figuring out, like we're just kind of scrambling, figuring out what to do. We're not entirely sure exactly what's going on yet either, because our other roommate, the one who did the booking, wasn't there. He was actually back at home in Chicago. So it was just me and my other roommate, and we were trying to figure out what to do. And he was just calling Airbnb to see if we could get at least an extension on moving out, you know what I mean? Or something like that. Or, or basically dispute the host just kicking us out without really any notice. But, obviously, I lived a week of nomadic life because, we had to move out by 11 a.m. So me and my roommate, luckily my roommate had an uncle that lived like an hour or so away. So we just packed up at 3 a.m. at night, threw out what we couldn't pack, and packed the other dude's stuff too. And then we just went there, and we slept on his couch for a solid week until we could find something else, which was a big problem, because a lot of things here are pretty much booked except for this Airbnb I'm currently staying at. Like all the hotels, the extended stay hotels too, they're also booked. The one that we did manage to book, the family previously, like the day that I had reserved it for, we were going to check in later that day. The family told the extended stay hotel that, like, yeah, they tested positive for COVID, so then they canceled our reservation. So yeah, we were just kind of floating in the water. But now I'm in a nice Airbnb house whose host hasn't tried to throw us out yet. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Fun times. Fun times.
Just like our
I'm
podcast.
probably not going to use Airbnb again.
Yeah, and just like our podcast, the topics are just all over the place. Like you were all over the place in Arkansas.
There's nothing
Exactly.
stopping you from going to the CEO of Airbnb's Twitter and harassing him.
Yes. Solving problems.
That's true, except for the fact I don't
Yeah.
have a Twitter account.
Make a Twitter account.
That's a smart choice.
DM the guy this woman's information. Get her banned from the app. Easy clap.
Well, how much time do we have left?
30 seconds.
We have 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Dude,
How
it's
do
like
we
a
talk?
minute and
timer's
a half.
out.
How do we
Until
talk?
it's all over.
Wait, how long?
Until
have
the
we been
screen goes
talking for?
black and there's nothing.
I don't
Almost
know.
40 minutes.
But the
20
void.
seconds. Say your
Wow, dude.
goodbyes, boys.
It's like a minute and 40
Oh,
seconds
we're
ago.
gonna
You
just
told
start
us we had
another
2
meeting, aren't
minutes.
we?
No.
Are we? Dude, honestly, this was a scuffed episode, and honestly, it's gonna stay scuffed. I'm just gonna keep on talking, running down our time, and that's just gonna be the end of the episode. So I'm just gonna literally take up the rest of the time, and you're just not gonna know when it ends, and that's gonna be the best part because it could just end
Oh, I
at any
love
moment at the
pretzels.
moment.
Yo, Snack Factory, give us a sponsor.
Anyways, that's a wrap on that topic for now. Thank you to all our listeners out there for joining us on this conversation. If you want us to talk about this topic some more, or if you have suggestions for future topics, be sure to leave a comment down below or email us at our email address. Be sure to tune in for our upcoming podcasts, or maybe go back and give some of our old ones a listen. Until next time, this has been the That's True, We Were There podcast. And remember, it's true, you were here.